For a franchise built on decades of continuity, contradictions, retcons, and timeline headaches, Star Trek: Strange New Worlds has learned the smartest possible survival tactic. Joke about canon before fans can complain about it. Episode 8 delivers one of the series' funniest self-aware moments yet, using the Romulans to poke fun at one of the oldest debates in all of Star Trek history. The Romulan canon joke in Season 3, Episode 8 works on multiple levels. On the surface, it's a clever comedic beat about how mysterious and inconsistent Romulan behavior can be. But underneath, it's the writers directly acknowledging that Star Trek's depiction of Romulans has changed constantly across nearly 60 years of television and movies. Ever since the Romulans first appeared in Star Trek, the original series episode Balance of Terror, they've existed in a strange continuity gray zone. In that classic episode, the Federation barely knows anything about them. Humans supposedly had never even seen a Romulan before. Yet later Star Trek series introduced countless earlier encounters, secret missions, temporal incidents, and undercover operations involving Romulans long before Captain Kirk's era. That contradiction has bothered fans for decades. Enter Strange New Worlds, a show that has practically turned canon stress into an art form. Instead of pretending continuity inconsistencies don't exist, the series often leans into them with humor and emotional intelligence. Episode 8's joke essentially says, "Yes, we know this timeline is messy. Romulans make everything more complicated. Just enjoy the ride." The brilliance of the gag is that it fits perfectly with Romulan culture itself. Romulans are secretive, manipulative, and obsessed with misinformation. They operate through deception so often that contradictory historical records almost become believable inside the universe. If different characters remember Romulan encounters differently, maybe that's exactly what the Romulans wanted. That idea cleverly transforms a real-world franchise problem into an in-universe character trait. The joke also highlights one of Strange New World's biggest strengths compared to some modern franchise storytelling. Rather than treating canon like sacred scripture, the show treats it like mythology, flexible, emotional, and occasionally contradictory. That approach feels much closer to how classic Star Trek actually operated during the eras of Gene Roddenberry, Leonard Nimoy, and later 1990s Trek producers. Star Trek has never been perfectly consistent. Klingons changed appearance. Eugenics wars dates shifted repeatedly. Technology evolved beyond earlier continuity limitations. Entire political relationships transformed depending on what story worked best for the episode. And honestly, that flexibility helped Star Trek survive. Season 3, Episode 8 understands.